again from me, Dr. Scribbler of the new University of the Union in Thurgond. I'm bringing you this unscheduled lecture because of the extraordinary events that have unfolded at the sadly now former monastery of Aquae Solis recently. Where to start? Well, let's see. Well, in many respects, the peace conference was a marvellous success, particularly for the goblins of the swamp. Against all expectations, a peace treaty was agreed. Triumphus gets his wall, but it will be built by the goblins between them and Draconia, and it will protect them from invasion from the south. Triumphus also gets the swamp drained, again by the goblins, who, safe now behind their new wall, are eager to bring more of their land into productive use. They are being assisted in this by their friends in the Northlands, and even by some dwarves, clearly determined to defy tradition and put the grudges of their ancestors behind them. The goblins are even planning to build a new university of their own, and have persuaded my good Pashwaran friend Dr. Crypticles to build and run it. Because it will bring together scholars from the traditional areas of learning with experts in engineering and newer sciences, Crypticles is calling this endeavour the Polygnostic University of the Swampland.
Ha ha! Swampland Poly. Ludicrous. It'll never succeed. I bet the goblins call it Frogwarts, or something equally barbaric. And that's if they don't eat him.
Oh, very droll, Chancellor. Not just a dick, but a racist dick. How am I not surprised? Also, it would seem that upon his return to Thurgond, glorying in his self-proclaimed success as architect of the historic peace, Lord Blair de Calico was arrested on charges of witchcraft and the illegal worship of Scithos.
Nonsense. They can't go arresting our major funder. He's far too well connected. Anyway, no real Scythonian would recognise all that new age, be your best self, you're worth it nonsense he's all spouting.
A dick, a racist, and cares about Scythonian authenticity. Bingo!
What was that, Scribbler?
Oh, nothing, Chancellor, nothing. Well, all of that brings us to the elephant in the room, or should that be the rat in the kitchen? All of our geopolitical status quo has been turned on its head by the arrival of a new player in the game, the Scithos Rats, or Scrats, or Scratkin, who infiltrated the abbey of Aquae Solis and murdered my good friend Abbot Hisvin. Scratkin, evil Scythonian ratmen living unbeknownst to us in teeming underground warrens beneath the Southern Union and Northern Draconia. Vicious and cowardly, and with a penchant for diabolical devices, diseases, and vainglorious, villainous monologuing. With their terrifying new weapons powered by Moonstone, the concentrated power and essence of Scithos' primordial creation, trapped in nuggets fallen from the heavens, we could see a return to a dark age of magic and... Oh no, not again.
Yes, with my masterful control of the power of Moonstone, see how I at Zapsqueak, greatest and best of all Scratkin, infiltrate, infest the instant-speaking crystals of filthy man-things. Yes, man-things, tremble, shake in fear in your surface world nests. Moon rock skyfall from my great glorious prototype, Moonstone energy doom drill, bringing power treasure raining from the heavens, for me, just as I planned, yes. Despite betrayal by weak, useless minions, despite meddling by pesky man-things, triumph I did, harvest it I will, use it I shall, construct new, great and glorious engines of doom, power, spread my mighty rule across the world. All will hear my name, and at zap, squeak, and tremble in despair. Soon you will see my...
Back again. Well, I suppose you see what I mean now about vainglorious monologuing. What is it about evil geniuses? Do they have no internal censor? I mean, wanting to destroy the world as we know it is bad enough without the vanity.
Murderous rat creatures infesting a hidden underworld beneath our feet. New and viciously powerful magical engines channeling the primordial energy of creation. The ever-present threat of deadly verminous swarms waiting to erupt in a frenzied destruction. Very bad for business. I am disturbed. And this a rat Zapsqueak chap who leads them? What an absolute dick.
For once, Chancellor, we are in perfect agreement. Anyway, thank you all for watching this term. If you encounter any of this moonstone in your travels, we need a better name for it. Schithonium? Primordium? Please send it to us at the University of Thurgond, where we can investigate how to use it against this new and pressing threat. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and may the light of knowledge and the scales of wisdom guide your way.